welcome to Qyjari's Curious Crafts and D&D with the Banana Brothers and our holiday party special. What?
There's a Jenny. Hello, Jenny. How are you?
We had some changes, maybe, to the screen overlay for everyone to enjoy. I have to click stuff. I just need to get a background for Anchoku, and my world domination for this stream will be complete, apparently. Anyway, we have a story to tell, and that is D&D with the Banana Brothers, and we have our intrepid Banana Brothers right here, who have a very special, important announcement for all of you. Take it, Tranquil.
Yeah, Teespring.
Wait, Tranquil, wait. There you go. We can only see your nose. Why do you look up so much?
Well, I don't know. I don't know.
No.
He's advertising Teespring.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, these cool T-shirts. You know, you get the Team Beaufort T-shirt on Teespring. It's probably 10% off or something. I'm not sure.
No, there's no sale, but hey, go buy one anyway.
But go buy one anyway. And gets like $3 when you buy one.
I have a markdown so low on my profit end.
She'll pay you.
I have a strange feeling I'm getting a Teespring T-shirt for Christmas.
Somebody buy a shirt.
If we had ordered it on time while Mom was here, you would have.
Gotcha.
Okay, thank you very much, Tranquil.
You're
Andy,
welcome.
you have a few things to say?
Of course. Hi, everyone. We are Nerdsmith. Nerdsmith.org is a fan-supported network of entertainers, creators, artists, and contributors. We make nerdy podcasts and Twitch streams just like this one. They're free for everyone to enjoy. People that support the network do get access to some bonus content, but really what you do by supporting the network is you make it possible for all of us to do what we're doing today. So please check us out on nerdsmith.org. Our adventure is also sponsored by World Anvil, which is the most robust campaign management software around. World Anvil helps DMs, writers, role players, and even me build and showcase our worlds. Nerdsmiths used World Anvil for Countless Heroes, Final Rites, and other great shows. We're going to continue using it in the future. It's just the best out there. It keeps our worlds organized and makes sure that we're building lush articles for lush worlds. Join us on worldanvil.com and light up the forge.
Yes!
Finally, we are sponsored by Die Hard Dice, purveyors of the finest polyhedrals in the multiverse. They constantly release sets of new polymer and metal dice in beautiful custom-designed colors. They're really, really amazing. They're selling dice towers that are leather, portable, and collapsible. Viewers can use the code MIMSY15, which is MIMSY15, to get 15% off your order. Consider using that on a beautiful set of dice or on the versatile Scroll of Rolling, a two-sided scroll that you can use to transport your dice and your dice tray all at once. Check out dieharddice.com and roll with the best.
Yes!
I'll be using them tonight. As you can see, if you take a look at that. It is just
gorgeous.
It makes the best sound in the world. It's massive. Anyway, thank you.
What just happened there?
It's like somebody broke into your back door.
It's gone.
I know, right? Thank you, Andy. All right, Arlindo, you've got the biggest speech tonight with your promo section, so let's hear it for Arlindo and the changes that we're making to our Influence the Game and our push for Patreon support.
Okay, so to influence the game, all right, if you choose to become a Bananakin, you can choose two of these influences. Or if you choose to become an Ancient Dragonkin, you can choose 3 for tonight's session and let the DM know via whisper or chat. Now, one of these could be a random hostile encounter.
This is for tonight. These are the tonight's
That's
choices.
correct.
They're going to change every week.
They'll change every week. So, basically, you'll be able to throw a random hostile encounter at us. The next one you're gonna let us do let us find a common magic item, and that's gonna be at the DM's discretion, of course. Next, you can maybe have us roll on the wild magic chart. That'll be entertaining.
We'll use the dice cam roll for that.
Absolutely. Then you could also choose a song from the bard, and basically that would be a song request, but you as the patron can choose anyone to sing it. So we also have a mushroom effect. That's a regional choice just for tonight, so that may change per episode. And basically, it may not be available all the time depending on where we find ourselves, but you can you could have an effect to the terrain that we're in, the scenario, the setting, or you could allow us to peek into the future. And if you have those winning lottery numbers, that'd be great.
And that peek into the future could just be for you, the patron, as well.
Right.
And none of us, well, me, but none of them will know what that peek is.
Don't do that.
That's right.
That's dumb.
All right, Anchoku, you are excused from tonight because we don't have any other major events going on. So let's do our intro and get this game started. How about that?
Yay!
Great take! Now, bring forth the bananas!
Welcome back. Here we are with these Banana Brothers. I am producing tonight, so you'll see my face look at all these many windows open on my screen. So, where we left off, our intrepid adventurers, these 4 Banana Brothers with, I think, an average intellect of what? 5.5? 5 3/4? Don't try the math. You won't.
Well, I got a
10-2.
What's the fraction?
Yeah, what's the fraction again? They have traveled from their hometowns to meet their father. They all have a father in common. They're brothers from another mother. And they finally went to Ravenscroft, or what was it called, Glaton? Crowcroft, and he had many names for it. But he eventually got
Crow's
there.
Feet. That's the
Crow's
one.
Feet, that's what it was. He eventually made it there along with the other brothers via ship and barges and a donkey named Dogfu and a cart pulled, an apple cart being pulled by I don't even know what happened to your horse, Anchoku.
They kept it.
That's right, they kept it. So
That's right, delivered it to Amynrath.
That's right. They
Surprised he didn't eat it.
Yeah, surprised he didn't eat it. So we've got these 4 intrepid brothers who have all made it to Ravenscroft, and they were told by Luli at the Green Goblin Inn where they could find their father. And their father is located just southeast of the Shade Murk Forest, which we discovered is actually a giant mushroom forest. And let me pull the map up. How about that?
We got a map.
We have a map. And right away, Daros discovered that this shade murk, whatever they call shade murk, is exactly like where the Moganja trees grow, where he's from, which is a large mushroom village also in the far east section of Amynrath. They had to fight some unusual myconids, and then finally a large hook horror type of spore influenced creature. And poor Dogfu, the donkey, Beaufort's donkey, was felled, but Beaufort, just in the nick of time, managed to go over there and sing a song of healing, and that's where we sort of ended up. So we're gonna let Dogfu play that part, or Beaufort play that part out, and then I'll mention one more thing. So go ahead, Beaufort.
It was actually Glatone. It was actually Glatone that rezzed the Dogfu.
That's true. Yes, that's
Beaufort,
right.
Did a final 10 points back.
And how did you do that?
Because I only gave him 1.
You subscribe.
Dogfu got run over by a mushroom, walking to Dad's house in the rain. And you could say there's no gigantic mushrooms, but as for me and Dogfu, we believe.
That is so awesome! And because of that, you get an inspiration from the Dungeon Master.
And
Very
he got
nice.
10 points.
And thank you, Joe. Thank you
Hey, Joe.
once again for subscribing. You are awesome. Okay, so one more thing. In their investigation of the surrounding area, they found an old heavy frying pan that seemed to be coated on the inside with raw goose egg. It had a clear, sticky liquid that a couple of them were able to identify as...
I'm glad you turned up, mate. Now we can begin.
That's right. Now we can begin, Joe. Thank you. But some of you were able to identify as kind of the remnants, the under bits of a goose egg. You also found an old coarse woolen sock, a very dirty strip of green fabric, which I don't remember which one did it, but remembered that Luli at the Green Goblin Inn said that old gal wore an old green robe. So you guys put 2 and 2 together, couldn't come up with an answer to that, but remembered that that was probably your father's robe. So now you're a little concerned. It has been raining nonstop for a couple of days now. The Green Goblin Inn was a downpour. It was very muddy, very messy. Traveling this far into the Shade Murk was very daunting with all the rain and the thunderstorms, but you managed to get there. You had a little undercover with the thick copse of trees that you went into in the Lunar Mist Forest, and now it has slackened a little bit, and it is about dusk, and the rain has almost stopped. It's just a drizzle at this point. What would you guys like to do?
We just completed a short rest, I believe.
You did, yes.
Well, we should continue south. Or we should search for...
Is there any more stuff on the ground?
Yeah, maybe we should search harder for...
Okay, roll an investigation.
6.
Anyone else want to try to see what they can see?
Yeah, well, I rolled my investigation and ended up with a 0.
That's worse than a 1.
Okay.
It doesn't go any lower than that, does it?
Nope.
Now, guys, you all are sort of looking in the small places. We need to look in some place big where Dad could fit, right? So I'm gonna take a look at the big places around here. Maybe that'll go better. It did not. It did not.
So, is it weird they call Dad old gal? Because in my town, gals are girls. Is that just something I just thought of?
What was his name again?
Well, this nickname was Old Gal.
I know, but that's not Dad's name.
I'm a little fuzzy on the Dad Gal thing.
Well, I think I need to go ahead and check out some of these Moganja trees. I wonder if this area that we're in, if it tastes any different from the area that I came from, because they look just like the Moganja trees where I'm from.
Well, you said things could live inside them too, right?
Well, not while they're living. That wouldn't make any sense.
Oh. Well, nothing here makes much sense to me.
Or perhaps we should go to the top because there's not much room down here.
Oh!
Can I take inspiration away? How do I take inspiration away? All right, well, if you recall, last week you climbed that, you can see I have it angled on that spiral stairs going up to the top of that capless mushroom, just the stalk, and really couldn't see anything from up there. There was nothing on the top of the shorter ones. There was a larger mushroom. You couldn't quite see over the top. There could be something up there, but there's really no way to get up there as far as you can tell.
Was the green robe that you found, was that sort of near one of the mushroom people?
It was a green strip of fabric, and it was found with the frying pan and the sock, and it was found at the base of that very large Moganja tree. A very large mushroom that you can, well, let's see if you can see it on the, I'll pull it over.
Was there only one sock, or was there actually two? Because one sock getting found is like half as good as having two socks.
Well, or somebody hopped here.
Or somebody hopped.
Maybe it's a one. Was it a one-footed person?
Or, right.
There. Fix it. It's that large one right there.
That's a big old mushroom.
And there's actually, you can see, well, you might not be able to see what's on top of it, even something that's an offshoot on top of it. But you can see there's a lot of foliage growing down from the top of it.
I'm going to look around the base of the mushroom, the big one where we found everything, and just keep looking around it and around it and around it, and just see if I see anything else.
And
maybe you'll find the other sock.
Was there any blood on the green cloth?
Do an investigation check, or actually do a medicine check.
That's a nat one.
I mean, there's a lot of rain, and so you really can't tell. It might have washed off, but you really don't see anything at all.
Because he might have been attacked and not killed. He might have escaped back to his hut. We were supposed to go to a hut.
You have
today.
DM inspiration if you want to re-roll that investigation.
Sure. 3.
3?
That's what I got, and then I had to subtract 3.
Yeah, you don't really see a lot. It's been raining, and the Moganja leaves are matted down, much to Darrow's chagrin, because Darrow's, he collects those Moganja leaves.
I do. They're very tasty.
Yeah, and the meat from the Moganja trees, he enjoys that. You discovered last time we were together. You discovered that as well.
I feel like maybe we should just sort of go to Dad's place. Maybe
I could turn into a wolf or a dog, and then I could smell the robe, the little piece of cloth, and then get a scent and maybe track it.
All right.
Well, we were still supposed to go further south to a hut. Remember the hollow?
Oh, maybe we should go there first, and then that would make sense. Yeah,
we only have today to get there.
Yeah.
We should go. We should go
recall
today.
That your father did say to meet you, and Luli also said that today was the day that you needed to meet your father.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and it's getting darker, so maybe we should.
We should just stop investigating this little scene here and continue south.
Okay, so you see ahead of you the rest of the trail, and eventually you see to the east, and Arlindor, Darrows would know this because of his feet, that that's That's the eastern direction that you were told to travel. It's a very small road off the larger path. So is that what you do?
I don't know. Your audio cut out of me. All I got was a path going one way. Maybe I just wasn't listening either.
So should we take this very small road that goes only one way?
Is that what we were supposed to do? I think so. That's what we were told to do.
As long as it goes south.
It doesn't go backwards toward Crow's Foot, right?
No, it does not. It does not.
It's southeast.
I believe that was Ravenscroft.
Okay.
Which way is southeast? Let's follow the trail.
Wait a second. We should go the way that Luli told us to go.
And Daros would remember the way that Luli needs to go.
So you gotta follow me. So wherever I go, that's where we're going.
I put my hand on his shoulder.
Sure.
You can't reach my shoulders unless you're riding me.
I put my hand on his hip.
There you go. You might be able to reach his belt loop.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's Daros and then Glaton, and then who's behind Glaton?
We have to have the squishy. Let's put Ukogna.
All right.
Ukogna, then Beaufort
Ukogna's-
takes the rear.
And
Ukogna's
you've got
after.
Dogfu with you?
And then Dogfu's in the real rear. Yeah.
The real rear. The ass
Yeah.
is in the ass is in the ass.
It goes me, then Dogfu, right?
Are you riding dog food now?
No, I'm just walking them.
Dogfu has
Okay.
a lot of Beaufort's gear on him. Remember, Beaufort brought a lot of stuff with him from his hometown of Grandland all the way to Ravenscroft. That's why he needed a mule as transport. So, and Dogfu did run away at one point, but you managed to find him, and he still has probably 99% of your gear. You haven't really done a huge inventory check after the runaway because of things happening in the woods. So, do a perception check. Whoever's in the lead.
That would be me. I rolled a 22.
All right. You hold your arms out and stop the party from going around you because you hear a snarling sound coming from the path ahead.
What's wrong?
I hear a noise that sounds like an animal and doesn't sound like it's friendly.
Does it sound tasty?
I don't know. I believe it's what I think it is.
What do you think it is?
It's snarling, and it sounds familiar to me. It's just not coming to me right now.
Well, Lily did warn you of something.
I mean, if you just sort of whistle, it might come to you.
I'm going to stop for a second, and I'm going to go ahead and cast a spell. And that spell is going to be Speak with Animals.
Okay. All right. Good for you. You should totally do that while I look up this animal to see if it's a beast.
While he's doing that, I'm going to use a cantrip.
Sure.
Magic Stone.
All
I'm going to
right.
charge up 3 magic rocks.
Excellent.
And I'm gonna draw my weapons when he stopped me with his arm.
Okay.
And
I
said,
feel a bit.
"Shush."
I feel a bit sort of concerned, and I don't quite do it, but I get my holy symbol out to start casting, but I don't quite cast yet.
Okay. All right. So you get out. You speak. Cast Speak with Animals, and what do you say, Arlindor?
Well, at first I have to see what kind of animal it is, because if I talk like as a bear, or if I talk like as a wolf, and it's not a wolf or a bear, then it wouldn't know what I was talking about.
Okay.
See, I'm smart.
You don't see anything ahead. You just hear this kind of this. I say growling or snarling. It's more like just a unnatural sound.
An empty belly.
Hang on 1 second.
Is Glaton able to hear that?
Well,
The snarling?
What the cat dragged in.
Do Ooh, no, you would not. No, you would not know what this sound is, Glaton. Neither would Ukokna. Tranquil. Roll a history check.
Oh man. 14.
Okay, all right. After Daros, actually I didn't mean to say all. I meant to say Blizzard. We're not going anywhere. Ignore me. When you hear Daros tell everyone to stop and say that he heard something, you listen also, and you hear the snarling too, and you say, "I've heard this sound before. It's not a creature, Daros. It's not a woodland animal. It's not a woodland creature."
Did I hear
Do I
it on
get my
way
spell
to
slot back?
Raymond's?
Nope.
Did I hear that noise on the way to Raven's?
Oh, Angela! Oh my God! You are so sweet. I love you so much. Thank you for the patronage.
Nice.
That is fantastic. It doesn't tell me what level, so tell me in chat what it was, so I know. You are the best.
Oh my gosh, that icon.
Yes! All right, hold on. I have to change something. That is so awesome. Thank you. All right, you have a bunch of things that you can do today, tonight. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. What would you like to do? What are the 2 things that you want to do tonight? You could pick one now, or both now, or one later, or both later, or whatever you want to do. So you just think about, what Glaton said. You can pick whatever you want, and that is so exciting.
Yes!
Okay, let's go to our dice camera. This is so exciting. By the way, thank you so much, because one more now, since we have one, if we had 2 patrons, that covers our Zoom conferencing, where we can support this channel with our Zoom conferencing to get all these guys on board. So that's one. We just need one more. Okay, so tell me purple, red, blue, or green, and I will roll on the wild magic chart. You tell me. Huzzah! That's right. Wow, that's purple. Okay, picking up the purple. Let's get the dice cam going here. All right, are we ready?
It was nice knowing you guys.
I don't know what is a 0. It looks like, is that
It's 40.
40? Okay, all right. Let me check out.
It's
the
400, Ann. 400.
It's 400. Okay, good. I will go check the 400 out. 40. And who do you want to lay this 40 upon?
Depends on what the 40 is.
I volunteer.
Actually, it probably needs to be dog food at this point.
Protection from everything.
Oh, good. Yeah, that's me.
Whoever it is, and you guys tell her how low you are, regains 2d10 hit points.
Oh, that's great. It's gonna be that's a 1. That's perfect. Yep, fully healed.
Yay! Thank you so much. All right, you have one more from that list to choose anytime tonight. So that's exciting. All right, let me get it back on the map. Okay. Yes, you did great. Thank you. Okay, so
I half expected to be fireballed.
You can pick wild magic again, by the way, and I won't let 3940.
Stop encouraging them.
I won't
Wait,
let,
Daryls.
I will let her choose that same one twice if she wants. So yeah. So stay tuned.
Daryls, I promise I'll fireball you later.
Oh, thanks.
Okay, so you hear this growling and Tranquil, Beaufort, you say this is not a creature, Daros. What do we do? You're in the back, but you still hear it. You're like this is.
So he doesn't know what it is. He doesn't know what it is.
Why don't you all roll a? What would you roll for remembering something that was told to you?
What would you roll to
History?
surprise you? For surprise.
Yeah, history is what I would use.
Why don't you all roll a history?
If it happened to me within the last 30 days, I would know it. And
Oh, you
That's
would.
true.
You would know it. All right.
my keen sense.
You recall that Luli warned you about a troll,
Mhm.
But Freesia Vakadu,
She giggled when
giggled
they
about
mentioned
it. Yes.
Yeah. I asked her about that, and
That's right,
ran-
the sexy
ran away.
troll. I forgot.
How could I forgot the
I
sexy
thought
troll?
the troll was named Old Gal for the longest time.
Well, I mean, maybe you don't remember. You don't know which one's which. You just heard that term, old gal.
Well, okay, so guys, I do remember this. I've had this purple gem forever, and whatever the beast was they mentioned, they want pretties. They want the eggs and the gem. Right?
Well,
Oh, we're getting close to a bridge. I just have to know this.
Let's follow the sound.
I'm gonna go first, and I'm gonna be ready, and I'm gonna talk to it in bear.
In my offhand, I'm gonna take out my my purple gem.
okay.
I'm
And
still holding my short sword in my regular hand.
Daros, you do recall though that it was old gal who likes the shinies and the goose eggs and the moganja leaves.
Well, I do have the Moganja leaves. I'm gonna say, in regular common tongue, so maybe she can understand me, or maybe she can't understand me. I don't know. I'm gonna say, ma'am, we have some stuff for you. It's some eggs, and it's a gem, and I have some Moganja leaves if you'd like to have some.
Okay, are you?
We just want to go see our dad.
Are you? I would like mushroom effect, partially because I have no clue what it is. Please feel free to unleash what. Okay, all right. This is perfect. Okay, I have to get to a certain part of the story. Awesome. Okay, and who would you like to unleash this effect upon? Darling Gypsum.
Please say your husband.
Now they're not all bad. Hang on.
I'm fully healed now. It's perfect.
That's right. You can withstand it.
It's not all bad.
use
Dastardly
it
things
on
to
me if you
Gliton.
like.
Okay. All right, Gliton. You recall going and checking out the mushroom stalks when you were going through, and Daros did mention how it tasted like that wonderful baked bread. And then you recall that Beaufort tried it, and it tasted like these wonderful chocolate treats that he had, that his friend used to make for him in Granlin. So you took a little, sliced a bit off.
Oh no, not just a bit. I just took a big chunk of it, and I put most of it in my bag, and then I ate most of it as well.
But there's still a little bit left. So you reach in because you're getting a little nervous. And this time, there's a bit of leaf from the Moganja tree stuck to it, but you figure that's just going to add extra flavor. So you're going to just nibble on that. And I need Angela to please roll a 1, 2, hang on, 6, 7, 8,
A D30.
10, 11, 12, 13. D12 for me, please. And tell me what it is. She's like, I need to find a D12. Someone find me a D12.
7.
That's right in the middle.
7. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh. I need. You suddenly realize that this Moganja chunk of flesh that you've pulled, mixed with the leaves, is very sweet. It's like the sweetest berry you've ever tasted, and it's just delicious. Roll a d4 for me, Gliton.
All right. That's a 1.
All right. Your skin, you look down at your hands as you're eating this, suddenly turns blue. And it's getting more vibrant and more vibrant. And all of a sudden you are blue. You are the brightest berry blue that you have ever seen.
And I shall call her Veruca Salt.
And
I feel
that's violet, by the way, but yeah.
I feel like I'm a little bit inappropriately dressed at this point. I feel like I should have some sort of white hat.
And Anchoku. Well, let's see who's right behind you. Yeah, Anchoku.
So you idiot Smurf.
is looking at you, and any part of your skin that is exposed
Visible.
is bright blue, is visible, is bright blue, and it doesn't change. But you are happy. You wish you had more of this stuff. When you're done visiting with your dad, you're gonna go back and get more of this.
Oh,
of this
absolutely.
stuff, because
wow.
it is phenomenal.
Question: do trolls change colors?
Unless they're Kabila trolls.
My brothers.
I don't know that much about trolls. Just the ones that live under bridges and they demand some kind of, payment to get across that bridge. That's what I assume this is. So that's why I was going to talk to them.
Do they ask for grain?
I don't know. I don't know their Papa Smurf.
Oh, okay.
But they could ask for green stuff too. I don't know. I just know that we had that list from Luli, and we were supposed to give it to this nice troll or this mean troll. I don't know. It could be a mean troll.
All right. Well, let's go talk to him.
We won't know until we find out.
Let's go find a troll or somebody to help go back to normal colors.
Okay. This is very small path, and you have to walk single file down this path toward what you assume to be your father's hut. And you keep hearing this awkward, non-creature, like Beaufort said, kind of a growl, scream at you.
We can hear you. Really. We can hear you. Come on out and talk to us.
And you hear, and you're speaking in common?
Yes, ma'am, I am.
You hear what sounds like a response, but it sounds confusing. What languages do you guys speak?
Common, Draconic, Gnomish, Goblin, Infernal.
You don't understand it. Next.
Common, Draconic, Elvish, Goblin.
Common, Halfling, Draconic.
I speak Common, Elvish, the speech of Beast and Leaf, Draconic, and Druidic.
All right, none of you understand this language. It sounds like it's trying to talk to you, but none of you understand it at all. And it doesn't sound happy or friendly.
It's not happy or friendly sounding?
I mean, it's growling and snarling.
Do we have any say, meat harvested from our leftovers from the last battle that we were in?
That would
Do
be...
you have a deer in your backpack?
I don't think any of you skinned or harvested the myconids, right?
I didn't know.
Or the hook horror. No, I don't think you did.
It wasn't red meat.
I cooked some, but I think we ate it during the short rest.
Probably. That sounds right.
We need something to lure it out.
I have an idea, guys. Why don't we just move briskly towards the hut?
I mean, so far you've gone along this path and nothing is on the path. You just hear this growling sound.
I mean, I've got this spice, and I take out a Calliope's super spice in a little satchel thing, and I sort of waft it around. I don't know if it was going to like it, but I've got this.
I don't know, but maybe we just tell her we have it and say we're gonna go down to the hut, and then if she wants it, come get it from us there.
Yeah, let's go to the hut.
I've got some spice for you if you are nice. All right, let's keep walking. Just quick.
Okay. So yeah, you're walking and you still don't see anything, but you hear that sound of the growling, screechy kind of whatever sounds troll make. I'm not gonna do it. Getting closer, but not really getting closer. Almost like you're getting closer to it. It's not moving closer to you.
Well, I got a short rest. Maybe I should just set everything in front of me on fire.
Hold on a second. We don't want to catch Dad's house on fire. That would be very nice.
I think I'm in front of you. Please don't.
Yes, you are.
Okay.
Yeah, hold on to your matchsticks.
And what color was your what color was that?
Brown.
Brown. That's right. Okay. I gotta remember that you guys do this, because I gotta like find where I gave you the brown one. Okay. When you went to go visit. Okay. All right, we're good. So you're waving it around, but you didn't take the stopper off, right? Or did you?
Well, I think in order to be a properly thing that would waft, I think I got to take the stopper off.
Okay. Then I do have to do some scrolling.
Oh God. Her name was Calliope. I know that.
You know what? It's a good call. I'll do a search on Calliope. There we go. Calliope's Cauldron. Okay, so you open the stopper. Go ahead.
Do I see any other animals in the woods? Squirrels? Anything?
Do a nature check.
Jenny's with you.
Oh my God, Nat 19.
Okay. You hear high in the treetops some birds chirping, but it's drizzling, so most animals are going to be hidden in their burrows or homes or whatever, their nests, and trying to stay dry. But
as we're walking, I'm going to talk to the birds, and I'm going to ask him. I'm going to ask him what that monster is, because it specifically says that in Speak with Animals spell.
Okay. And the animal replies to you that there's a troll along the road, along the path.
Have you seen it?
It kind of tweets at you that it's just ahead. Just ahead and to the left.
There's no
Okay.
body?
So it doesn't have a body.
What?
How does it walk?
You said it was just ahead.
No, it's just ahead. Why did I give you guys a 6 intelligence?
There's a floating troll head.
It's ahead. I can't.
A little further along.
Just a little further along. And yeah, it's. That's what the bird says.
I don't think I've eaten troll before, so let's go get it.
I'm gonna ask the bird. Is it angry with us for being this close to it right now?
It responds yes.
But why? We have all these nice presents for it.
It sounds confused. It doesn't understand presents.
Mm-hmm.
We're bringing it some bird seed.
That it understands, and one of them comes down and lands on your shoulder looking for bird seed.
Oh crap! I break him off a little piece of my yellow pops, and I give it to him.
Oh, let's see. What would you roll for that? Do an animal handling check.
Sure.
I only rolled a 9.
I mean, it takes it tentatively and then kind of gives you a little squeeze with its talons on your shoulder, like that's not what I was expecting, and flies back up to the treetops. And
well, I can't help it, you a bit.
It's not talking to you anymore. Thank you, Rylan. Thank you so much. Yeah, so you've spoken with that bird, and somewhere in front of you on this small road leading to your father's hut is a troll, but you only hear it. You haven't seen it yet.
Well, I want to see what it looks like. I want to see if it's edible.
Sure. Keep walking.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep walking too, with my sword drawn and my gem in hand.
Okay. Eventually,
I'm still trying to talk to the animals close by.
Oh, poor Rylan. I know you worked so hard. Thank you.
A hearty welcome to Rylan, the necromancer of dead topics.
Thanks, Rylan. And thank you for the subscription. You're the best. All along the road, it's wet, and the rain has ceased, but it's still very moist in the air. And the along the side of the road, the plant life is very sodden with moisture and dripping, and the trees overhead, it's a thick canopy, so they're still dripping on you. So the rain has stopped, but you're still getting very wet, and you don't see anything on this road, but you still hear the sound coming now from your left. As you travel down this road, it's now coming from your left.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we're just passing the speaker right now.
Yeah. So we're looking all to the left to see if we see anything.
That's a trick. I know it's a trick. It's going to be on the right-hand side. I've seen this before. I'm going to cast a cantrip on myself called Resistance.
Okay.
It's concentration for 1 minute.
Okay.
I get a plus D4 to a saving throw of my choice.
Okay. Awesome. So you're going to continue on the road, or what are you going to do?
Yeah.
I'm going to actually go toward the...
No. Stay south on the path.
No, we got to go to Dad's house. You're right. Got to go to
We're gonna
Dad's.
stay southwest on the path and just be lurts to the left.
Okay. So as you continue along on the left, which would be, since it's southeast, you're heading in a southeastern direction. I gotta picture it. It would be
More east.
east, yeah.
More,
Southeast. Southeast east? I don't know.
East southeast.
Savannah.
Southeast north.
You're going to Savannah. You
Say
hear
you were
it,
in Atlanta.
but then this as you continue, it continues its moaning, crying, growling, screeching, whatever, and eventually it's behind you. That sound is as you're continuing along this road.
I think we won.
I think
I don't know.
that's it, guys.
I think
Maybe
we
that
could go
was-
tell everybody we defeated a troll.
Maybe that was Dad.
Dad sounds like a troll.
Maybe he just
I
growls a
hope
lot.
not.
They
Maybe
said
he's
Dad
hungry.
would be in a hut.
Maybe he's out.
Let's go look at the hut.
Okay.
Maybe we could ask.
All
we
right,
could ask
let's go look
Dad
at the
what
hut.
this troll's doing. in
We
his
can come
forest.
back for him later.
Okay,
I mean-
so you continue along the road, and by now the clearing has opened up. It's no longer the thick canopy of trees. It has opened a little bit, and eventually, about half a mile, no, less than that, a couple 100 yards, you see what looks like bits of wood just leaning together.
Firewood?
No, like planks of wood.
Like a broke down shack.
Yes, exactly.
I've seen a broke down shack before, guys. I slept in one of these. It's broke down.
Should we go look at it, see if there's anything interesting inside, or what's left of inside?
There
Guys,
could be remnants in there.
This could be Dad's house.
Perhaps paraphernalia.
Maybe Jenny could go look around in there.
I still could speak with animals. Jenny, can you go in there and take a look inside and see what you say? All careful like.
How long is that speak with animals? Because you were
Yeah.
10 minutes.
10. All right. I'll say that it's still going.
And it's not a concentration spell.
It's not. Okay, that's fine.
Nope. I'm concentrating on my resistance.
Yep, that's fine. Okay.
I'm gonna ask Daros what dog food's thinking right now.
I look over at Dog Food and say, "What's going on in your head?"
And Dogfood replies, "He's hungry." I'm hungry.
I'm gonna feed dog food while Jenny's searching.
He says he's hungry there, brother.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll give him some food, some old
All right,
rations.
he seems appreciative.
I'd like to sort of help the squirrel by sort of moving any sort of wood around that it needs to sort of get into the nooks and crannies.
So are you in? Did you go into the yard of this house? Or this...
I did, yes.
Okay.
I want to see what's going on with
So
that.
Jenny scampers ahead, and speak with animals is something that you have to do. What's the range on that?
What?
It's
probably a touch spell to yourself.
It is.
Yeah, I think it just causes him to be able to speak to animal. I don't know if there's a range on the actual effect.
Yeah,
I could yell out my commands.
But she can't
Jenny could
respond
bark
back
loudly
unless she
back to
squeaks
you.
loudly, right?
I'd have to be able to hear her squeaks back. It's not it's not telepathic. I don't.
No, it wouldn't be. Okay, so you see her kind of scamper into what looks like an open door in the front. It's the trail getting there is even more narrow than the road, but there's a bunch of brush, looks like overgrown a little bit. The door's open, but there's no sign of anyone around the outside of the house. So Jenny scampers in, and you don't hear anything or see anything, and you don't hear Jenny respond or say anything to you.
Man, where's Dad? The hell?
So Jenny tells me that she doesn't see anything.
She doesn't come back.
Okay.
So Jenny went inside an open doorway. I guess I had an image of the shack having been completely fallen in on itself.
No,
is there a structure enough that you can get inside?
Yeah, it definitely is a house, but it definitely looks like boards are literally leaning against each other. It's almost like you're afraid to walk in because it's about to collapse.
I'm gonna go inside, guys. I don't trust this. The last time we saw something that was sort of a basement, it wasn't, and then we were somewhere else. So, wait like 30 seconds and then maybe come in.
And Dogfu and I will get within 20 feet of the house. Get close.
Okay.
All right.
And I'll come up to the door too. I just want to know if Jenny's all right or if she's food.
Because if she breaks a leg, you gotta just put her down.
No. I could heal her.
Okay, so Platone, you walk up and you see the door is partially open, and right next to the door is a rain barrel, and it's overflowing, and the entrance as you walk in is soaking. It's like you're walking through a puddle to get inside the house. But once you're inside, you can see sort of a very large area that seems to be multi-purpose. You can see what would be a bedroom, but it's really kind of just opened, and a main room. And then off to the side, you see sort of a kitchen area with what might be a stove and a small closet off of that. But you don't see any sign of life. It's cold in there because of the rain, but you don't see any movement except Jenny sitting on the bed, sort of feeding off of something on the bed.
Is it
Dad?
a corpse?
No, there's nothing in the bed.
Okay.
That would be just grossly inappropriate.
She's a cannibal squirrel.
Jenny's
just like feeding herself, and she's got a
Stop
nut.
eating Dad.
No, she's got like a nut in her hand.
Daddy. Gosh, unbelievable.
She's just
I
hanging
stick
out.
my head back out.
That was the warmest spot in the room because it was up off the wet floor.
It's soft. I get it. I stick my head back out. It's fine. Jenny's just eating something. He's not here though. I'm gonna look around, and I'm gonna try to like sort of go through things, see if we can find anything sort of that maybe someone else can read.
Okay.
All right.
You're going through the house?
Yeah, I'm gonna like open up cabinets and see if there's any like if someone left any sort of notes or anything that I could give to someone else to read.
Okay, and so you're in the main room. Do an investigation check.
While he's doing that, I'm going to approach the building.
Okay.
That's a 15.
15. All right. You see that there's a cracked mirror over the mantle. You see that there was a fire in the fireplace, but it's now cold to the touch, or at least it's not emanating any heat. But there had been a recent fire there. You can see on the bed, that's, like I said, it's a bedroom, but it's sort of all open. There's no interior doors really. It's just like openings. It's disheveled and unmade. And you touch it, and it actually still has some warmth to it.
Is it dry in there? Because if it is, I'm coming in because I don't like being cold and wet.
I mean, do you ask Gluton?
Well, I just said.
I mean, it's drier than it is out there.
Yeah. So you go inside also, Ukokna?
Yes.
Awesome.
And I'm going to go right to the fireplace.
I said it once. Don't say it again. They've called me out on me saying awesome too many times. So if I say it again as an interjection, they get a DM inspiration.
Awesome.
Okay, so the like I said, the bedroom is average size, and now you, Okokna, can see right near the bed there's a hook, and on it is a pair of warm woolen trousers, a flannel shirt, and an old coat.
An old coat. Let's go over and smell it. See what it smells like.
Okay, it smells old and moldy, like it's been hanging there for a very long time.
We are in summer, right?
It is Eld, I believe. We'll have to go down
Is it
to
a hot month or a cold month?
I think it's warm.
Yeah, so it's not even the season to wear a coat, right? So
Right, so it's probably been hanging there for a bit. I'm looking for
He might wear that when he goes to church.
Maybe. Eld would be the third month of the year. It is when let's see, it's when midsummer happens. So yes, at the end of Eld, it's the midsummer event. And this is the beginning of Eld. I believe this is the 13th.
Oh dear, it's the 13th of Eld.
Or something
Friday
like
the
that.
13th.
I had to look at
Free day.
the beginning of this calendar that I put together.
I think it's the 11th because
Okay.
I can do math.
Sure you can. All right. Well, while you're investigating, let's take our 5-minute break. Everyone go pee and get your beverages refilled, and we will come back and hopefully sing some songs. I see Ukokna has a nice cheery fire going on behind him on his green screen, so thank you for that. But let's switch to our little break screen. We'll do like 5 minutes or so. What do you think, guys?
Sure.
Oh,
Sure.
right.
All right, we'll be right back. And we're back. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Everyone have their drinks and their going with pee. Their bio break. We are back. They are currently in a hut, kind of near the direction where. Sorry, I'm working here. Where their father's hut should be. They're assuming this is their father's hut. Jenny has gone in. Jenny the squirrel. You can see next to Daros there on his frame, has gone in to check and was just happily munching on probably a moldy nut on the bed. And they Gluton went in and checked it out, and they are just sitting there on the standing inside what they think is their father's hut. It's kind of disheveled. It's broken down. The door's wide open. There's water at the entrance. It's been raining a couple days now, but they don't see any other evidence right away of their father being in the hut at all. But they haven't explored fully, so let's see what happens. What are you guys gonna do?
We're gonna fully explore.
You find nothing.
I have an idea.
It's empty.
Is there anything good in there?
I'm just kidding. Do an investigation check.
Oh. Oh.
11. I leave
Alright.
dog food outside and I go in and explore.
Do you tie dog food up or let him?
Yeah, I tie him to a tree if there's a tree close.
Sure. Yeah, it's kind of a foresty area still.
Yeah. 11 on my investigate.
Okay. Anyone else?
10 minus
I'd like
3 for mine.
I'd like to specifically look in the closet that was supposed to be nearby.
Okay, yeah, there was a
feel
pantry.
It's important.
Okay.
A pantry.
Oh, is there food in there?
There was a pantry right off. Okay.
That's a total of a 1.
A 1?
Mm-hmm. 3 minus 2.
3 minus 2. Okay, so you see a small basket of apples, and most of them look okay. You see a small empty pottery bowl. It has some brownish residue at the bottom. You see a little nest of mice curled up on the they're like sleeping underneath one of the shelves.
Are they really small mice?
They're small.
Daros, you still got that thing that makes you think you can talk to animals?
No, you're muted.
I can't hear you, brother. Speak up.
Yes, sir, I do.
Oh,
I like that little button over there that goes blinky blinky.
what if you talk to a Daros, meet family of mice. This is a large being that's going to talk to you.
My goodness, it looks like little tiny mice. How are you today, sirs and ma'ams?
They're just now waking up and seeing you, and they're slightly afraid, but they understand you. So they say we're good, we're doing excellent. And what's funny is, Gluton, you can understand them.
I can? That's never happened before.
They're saying we're doing great. How are you? A lot of rain. We're inside, staying warm.
I'm good. You see, the thing is that I've never been able to speak to mice before. Are you really smart mice that can speak common, or am I really smart and I can speak mouse?
They giggle. They hee 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 hee.
Perfect.
Well, anyway, it's nice to make your acquaintance, but we're looking for our dad. Have you seen him? He looks like all 4 of us.
They're confused. They only see 2 of you.
Well, I'm sorry. There's a little devilly looking guy out there, and then there's a little short man out there. So he's tying up his ass.
I think he. It really?
I'm getting
Alright,
pot,
each his own.
pot stickers ready here.
So
Don't eat the mice. Please don't eat the
If-
mice. At least not
if
until
there
after the
was-
conversation.
if there was a person that was living in this hut here, it was that person. I think maybe.
Oh gal, we love him.
Is he a good man?
He's a good man. He's a good man.
Where is he now?
He's out. He's out. They're like they're repeating themselves. Like one is speaking and the other one says it right after the other one does. Same thing.
Awesome. So when do you expect him back?
Any minute. Any minute.
We should just wait here then.
How many minutes has it been since you expected him back, though?
Many minutes. Many minutes. Been sleeping. Been sleeping.
Perfect.
Went to get leaves. Went to get leaves. Went to get eggs. Went to get eggs.
Oh, that makes sense.
No, we
So-
got the eggs and the leaves and stuff like that. We did.
They say you got eggs. You got eggs.
Yes, ma'am.
Are
We
they
do. I
goose
got
eggs?
goose
Are they
eggs.
goose eggs?
Yes, babe. I got goose eggs, and my brother over here, he has some spice, and then I have some oganja leaves, and then my other brother, who's tying his ass up right now, he has a gem.
Shiny.
It's
Shiny.
It's a purple shiny. Yes, sir, ma'am. Could you
don't
lift your
know-
legs, see
no,
what kind you are?
You don't know what they are.
I think the
Thank
preferred
you,
term
Shib.
is
Shib.
to ask the pronouns.
You would ask the
They giggle.
mice if.
They giggle. They don't really have an answer for you.
Do you have an apostrophe or not?
Are they the rescuers?
No,
I
one's
mean, I
not
found
carrying
them.
a parasol. We're old.
Yeah, they
and
don't sound
choky.
like Ava Gabor and
Yeah,
Albert
yeah.
Finney.
Poor Andy's like, you guys are so old.
I watched that when I was a child.
Okay.
If I have any cheese,
10
in my
years
mouth,
ago.
I'm gonna throw it in there and feed them.
Should we wait?
Are you
for
coming? Are you coming into the pantry?
Yeah, I'm gonna peek my head in. I investigated the living room, but I'm gonna just peek my head in the kitchen and.
Okay, so now there are. Hang on. I've lost
So your
my
head's in the
earpiece.
kitchen and your ass is outside?
Yeah, I tied my ass up to a tree.
So, you've got Daros, who is really tall, and Glaton, who is a small goblin, and the halfling, all in the pantry of a hut's kitchen.
Well, I'm just outside the pantry, listening
Okay,
in.
so they you can't really see him. It's kind of dark with Daros kind of blocking all the
Well,
light.
then I'm gonna
coming.
say, Darius, why don't you feed him?
Okay, I can do that. So I'm gonna wiggle my butt back out of that pantry, and I'm gonna say thank you for your conversation. Are you hungry? Do you have something to eat?
They say, no, we're good, we're good. There's apples, there's apples.
Okay, that's good. When did those apples get there?
They look confused. They don't. The apples are always there. They don't
Oh, that's-
understand what you're asking. They don't.
Okay. I'm gonna go back out in the room and say, the mice family said that Dad's just out running some errands, and he said he'd be right back. So I think we just sit here by the fire and just wait for Dad. Maybe we could help him up and tidy up the place or something.
Okay. There's currently no fire in the fireplace. It's gone cold, at least as far as to the touch. There might be a deep ember kind of underneath all the ash, but
I'm pretty sure that my brother Ukopna can create a fire in there. Could you do me a
I've been
favor?
working
Could you
on
make
that.
it so that? Could you do me a favor, make sure you don't burn the hut down?
What's wrong with that?
Well, we're in it, so there's that.
okay.
Oh, you don't have resistance to fire.
I understand that, but resistance still means you take damage.
Practice makes perfect, you know.
I don't think that you get better at being burned by burning yourself. I don't think that's good.
That's how Zizi taught me. She would have me catch animals, and then she would set fire to us. and with
That's
us.
dark.
I had older sisters too.
Hey!
Yeah, that reminds me, I had older sisters too.
Yeah, but I can control your inspiration.
That's true.
Okay, so Ukokna, you are attempting to reignite the fire in the fireplace?
I am.
Okay.
Carefully.
As you step over toward the fireplace, the floorboard under your foot squeaks a little bit. It's the only sound so far that you've heard in this otherwise unbelievably sturdy hut that does not look sturdy at all. By outward appearances, this thing should have fallen into rubble years ago.
So
But
applying my keen intellect, this floorboard that squeaked or whatever,
Yeah, it's sort
I'm
of
going
like
to see.
you sort of jumped at the sound because that sound you haven't heard yet as you were all walking around this hut.
I think I want to see if I can pry that board up and use it for kindling.
Sure.
Okay. I say Okokna, there. If you look to the right or to the left of the fireplace, there may be some wood already ready for burning instead of tearing the building apart.
And sure enough, you look and there's a neatly stacked bit of firewood.
Let's go ahead and use that first, and then, if it gets desperate, we'll tear the floorboards out.
Okay.
I mean, I like your enthusiasm and all, but
But is that really enough wood to burn, though? I mean, it doesn't look like, you could feel the fireplace.
I didn't tell you I would burn this piece of wood. I was just going to see if it was loose and might come up in my hands and then go on to fire. But you
Yeah,
didn't know about that yet.
I just assumed. I think I know you well enough that, if it's not nailed down to something, you're going to set it on fire.
If it's flammable, it can be nailed down.
I understand.
Okay, so you're using the kindling, or what are you doing?
Of course. I'll set fire in the fireplace, and then I'm going to start looking for loose boards everywhere, including that one.
Okay, do an investigation check with advantage.
What if there's something under that squeaky board?
Okay, well, that advantage gets me a 12.
Okay. Set fire to the rain. Okay, so it doesn't take much, but you reach for that squeaky board right underneath your foot, and you realize that it is loose, and you can lift it if you'd like.
Okay, so I'm going to naturally just try and pry that up, and I'll get that ready to throw on the fire.
Okay, it doesn't even need prying; it just comes up in your hand.
Well, that's easy firewood. I like that.
Excellent.
So when I pull that up, do I see anything that might be underneath?
I mean, it's
Like
dark.
more wood?
It's dark underneath there.
Please don't set fire to underneath.
I don't want to put kindling down there because there's a perfectly good fireplace where you're supposed to have fire, like lots of fire.
Is this happening at the same time as the mouse conversation, or
No, this is
are we
after the
back
mouse
into
conversation. Yeah.
Does it seem like maybe that was too easy to pick up? Like, usually the floor is sort of connected to the floor, and it just sort of goes floor all the way down.
And you can see that the floorboard has no nails in it, and there's no nails where it would have connected either. It's just been laid there.
My eyes are pretty good for looking at stuff in a dim light, dark.
Very
sure I don't-
true. Thank you for mentioning that.
Yeah, check out in there.
You
Looks like a trap or a hiding place.
you look down into the empty space below that floorboard, and you see a small leather bag.
Well, I reach down and pull out that leather bag because maybe it's a stash of meat.
Great, we're robbing Dad.
All right, you
Not
go to
yet.
reach for it, and
There goes my inheritance.
as you lift it up, you hear a jingling sound within the bag.
Oh, then I'm disappointed it's not meat. Does it smell like meat?
You give it a smell? Nope. Doesn't smell like meat at all.
All right. Oh, I tossed it over to the side. Maybe there's something better.
I'll grab the bag and look in it, and look disgusted at Uko, like what? Are you serious?
I talked to you about this already.
I literally told you, little pouches have value.
All right, and you notice that inside the small leather bag are 8 copper pieces.
Mm.
And
We're rich. We're rich.
It's not much value, but we
I'm
got
gonna
some.
buy the world.
And in addition is a set, it looks like a set of varying sized bamboo or sort of hollow reed tubes. And they're all placed together in a row from the shortest to the longest. And they're held in place by a strip of thin copper.
What,
It's
like
a-
one of those sort of
it's a
glowy things?
It's a pan flute, but I don't know that.
I mean, I've played with pans before. It doesn't look like a pan.
I'm gonna see if it does it look like an instrument. I have 3.
Well, let's see. You're a bard. Let's see.
Performance check on the flute.
Yeah. Do a performance
Seriously, I'm
check.
gonna play it.
Sure.
There you go. Put it in your mouth and see if it makes noise.
Put it in your mouth and blow on it.
8.
Okay. It makes a sort of a harmonic sound as you blow into the tubes. You get the impression that it's some sort of interesting looking musical instrument, though you've never seen it before.
Huh.
And now I'm startled.
Yes. That sound you've never heard before.
I mean, 8 seems like a sort of an important number. There's 4 of us. Maybe we each get, this is our inheritance. We get 2 each. That's quite a bit of money.
Well,
I don't want to take it. I just wanted to know what was inside. I still assume this is Dad's house, and I'm just gonna wait for him to come back. I assume this is his.
Had we not assumed he was dead at this point?
We were told
Well,
he
I
was
thought
gonna
you-
come back any minute.
I thought you just said he stepped out for.
Just
for
wait
something.
a second. Wait a second. I'm gonna look at those clothing that's hanging up in his room, and I'm gonna see if it matches any of the scraps of fabrics that we brought from the apparently the mushroom crime scene.
Yeah, and can you also see if any of them will fit me? I could use some new clothes.
Why? You never wear them anyway.
Well, they're nice to have.
The clothes on the hook is a pair of warm woolen trousers, a flannel shirt, and an old coat, but none of them are green. So they wouldn't
Okay.
match the scrap of fabric that you
What-
found.
What size are they? Let's
Medium.
hold them up to. Hold them up to Daryl's.
They're too small for Darrow's.
Gloton, maybe you want to try it out.
They're much too big for Gluton.
I mean, I could use it as a tent, maybe.
I'll get in one leg, and you can get in the other leg.
And then we could get Darius on our shoulders, and we could walk around. It'd be good. I've seen that in scrolls.
All right.
I just can't wait to see Dad walk in on us like this. And just shake his head and
Guys,
say,
I have a strange feeling we were supposed to do something with the troll.
that could be it.
I swore I heard Luli say we have to make a presentation or something like that. I can't recall exactly now.
Well, I don't know
Maybe.
why the troll didn't come out. We were supposed to give these things to the
maybe
troll.
we were
right?
supposed to lure the troll with things or something.
Maybe when I get this fire going really big enough for Dad to be proud of us for.
No. I got a
Maybe
better
we'll
idea.
Maybe we should invite that troll person in.
That's a better idea.
That's a great idea.
That's a great idea. Matter of fact, go ahead and make that fire bigger.
I mean, I could go get the troll if you
Not
guys
by
want
yourself. Not by yourself. It sounded mean and nasty.
Should we start brewing tea? Maybe we're supposed to entice the troll.
Perhaps we're supposed to hide them like Easter eggs.
What wasn't? I mean, how am I supposed to entice the troll? Wasn't the troll dating someone else?
I don't know. Hey, perhaps maybe we could get Ukokna to go strip naked and run around the forest.
In the north, entice means something different.
I could do that, you know. But I'd like to be warmer. Maybe I should wear those old clothes and hang up my current clothes by the fire so they can dry out, because
As
I
long
really
as you're
hate
wearing
wearing wet
clothes,
stuff.
I'm okay with that.
If they could fit you, you could put on Dad's clothes. That's fine. But I think me and Gloton should go over to where the troll was and give it Shim, whatever it is.
Shim.
Give it all these little goodies, and then maybe then Dad will come home. I don't know.
Or maybe it'll smell the eggs cook, or smell the tea brew.
You know what? I'm getting hungry. That sounds like a better idea.
I'm
Plus, it's raining
starving
outside.
right now.
I mean, if you want, I can cook for you all. That's fine.
That's a good idea. I think we do that.
I know where there's some mice.
No. Mice are fine. They just got up from their nap.
I'm gonna guard.
They're not hungry.
I know there's a squirrel somewhere.
No. She's fine. She's on the bed.
I know that there's a troll.
Beaufort, how attached are you to that donkey of yours?
I pull both my weapons and say, "Don't touch dog food."
I think he's pretty attached.
He's pretty attached to his ass.
Don't touch his ass.
It has a death grip on my butt.
I mean, he tied it up already.
All right.
What do you guys want to do?
I'm going to go outside.
It is now nighttime. By the way.
Well, that's no problem for me. I can see a little bit.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, devil sight. Go get the troll by yourself.
And roll another character.
On your walk out to the troll, be rolling a new character.
You just learned this one.
Well, he'll make another warlock. Promise.
Okay.
But this one likes ice cubes.
Hey, that's a good idea.
I know.
Maybe we should just put some meat out, or
Well, I get some tea leaves out, and I look over to
the egg
Gloton.
the meat.
Gloton, go ahead and make some tea, and go ahead and make some of those goose eggs. But I really don't think. I mean, it's middle of the night, and he's not home yet. So I think we should probably go find that troll and find out what's going on.
It's been longer than a minute.
I can see.
I can no longer talk to animals right now.
No,
The
that's
eggs
faded.
are sort of a thing that you sort of have to eat quickly, or it
Yeah,
becomes
they don't
very
hold.
soggy.
By the way,
so-
we have 30 minutes left of tonight's show, so if you're interested in becoming a patron of Qyjari's Curious Crafts, we just need one more at the Bananakin or higher level, and we will have that Die Hard Dice giveaway tonight. So if you're interested at all in becoming a patron at the $7 or $10 level, my Patreon link is below, and click on it, and it'll continue all these wonderful D&D with the Banana Brothers. We can support getting our Zoom communications to get all these guys on the screen at the same time and have this wonderful experience. So thank you if you want to be a patron. So
We could get a therapist for his fire addiction.
yeah, there you go. All right, so what have
I
you
don't
guys
see
decided to
anything
do?
wrong
You've got a fire going.
I feel like maybe we should just go back to the.
Let's go back to the site where we
the forest and.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll
We should go together.
with you. Yeah, we should all go together.
We should go together.
Never
Can
slip
you
apart.
guys see as well in the dark as I can?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how you can, but I can see in the dark.
I cannot.
Hey,
I
you
will
can
trust
hold
you
my
guys.
hand.
Yeah.
It's very dark right now because of the overcast skies, because of the rain, and the canopy of trees, of course, doesn't help. Even if there was a moon out, it doesn't help with any kind of visibility. Those of you with dark vision or night vision can see up to 60 feet, but it's black and white. I don't know who has true sight. No one has true sight, right?
Nobody.
I have blind sight.
If you have a torch, I could light it for you.
Yeah,
we
you
can
could
just
have
take a
torches
torch.
or lanterns. It looks like there might be a torch in the hut, along with some other things that you haven't looked around to explore.
All right, let's take a torch. I'll hold it. I'll hold a torch.
I've got a torch. I'll just light that.
Okay.
All right.
All
If
right.
worst comes to worst, I could just set the house on fire.
Or a tree.
Hey, good idea, but let's do that second.
Tourniquet.
Turn what?
Turn what?
Turn your tourniquet.
Turn a cat. There are cats?
Meow. Yeah. So I'm gonna draw my sword on the trip.
Okay. So what is the marching order?
I guess-
I'll go first this time.
Okay.
As long as Darrow sort of points me in the right direction when I turn the wrong way.
I'm gonna push Darrow's up second.
Okay. Gluton.
Yeah.
Deros.
And then I'll push Anchoku ahead of me.
Okay. I really want to set fire to your ass.
Nope. I do not trust you. I don't ever let you get behind me anymore. Keep the apostrophe to yourself.
All right. Let me change to the map. Drake, thank you for that. He was lurking and told me about that game play map overlay was incorrect. So I fixed it so it doesn't cover that chat. So thank you for that. Okay. So let me readjust the map here. You're traveling. Imagine it's dark, but I'm not going to make it dark because then our audience couldn't see it.
The black edges around means it's dark.
Yeah, exactly. But it's always dark around the edges. Okay, perfect. And it's dark. And it's just walking down the trail. And it is single file, even though that trail looks like it's a little bit wider. It's not. There's a lot of underbrush and fallen logs, and it's a very thick forest. And remember, it was to your left coming in, so it would be to your what coming out?
Left.
Right.
Exactly.
Well, what if we're walking backwards?
There you go.
I can get us back there. I have keen sense.
That's true. So as you're walking, you start to hear this familiar sound now of that creature, whatever it is, howling and moaning at you that Beaufort had said probably sounds like a troll.
It's been there for hours. It must be pissed.
It's been there for a while now. You've passed it once already, and it could tell that you were passing. It was obviously growling at you. You lost.
Well, then we're going to go ahead.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna say we have something for you in common.
When we get to where the noise is centered on us, because I think you told us that we could hear it in front of us, and then we could hear it behind us, and then we could hear it like right next to us. When we get to that point where it's right next to us.
Okay.
Right, close.
So you're pushing Glaton ahead?
No, ma'am. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to get my Moganja leaves out, and I'm going to hand them to Beaufort.
Okay.
Beaufort, you go ahead and collect all the items. I want you to hold on to them from everybody. You got the eggs. You got the spice. You got the Moganja leaves, and you got your little purple gem, because I figured your little purple gem, you want to hold on to that yourself. All right, you got all those things? All right, and then I'm going to turn into a dire wolf, and I'm going to walk forward.
Oh man, I'm gonna get a dire wolf. Hang on.
And I'm going to walk into the forest toward the growling sound. By the way, that's my last wild shape.
And
Until a long rest.
Say again in common.
I couldn't
we
find
have
my
something for you.
I couldn't find my direwolf, so I'll use this pig.
It's a
Don't
dire
you
pig.
have like a cool direwolf as your
I don't
pet?
know where it is. I've got
Really?
Naku. Oh, there it is. I see it. I see it. Hang
Where's
on.
Naku? Where is Naku?
Naku Naku.
I'm gonna place the stuff gently on.
Is
the
a direwolf
ground.
large or medium?
It's
They're
large.
Well, then that's why I had to get this one, not Naku.
Which is-
It's medium.
It's fine. Would
Okay.
you could just put all four corners in,
Better than a
in the
pig.
square.
Look, I got the direwolf.
The dire pig.
Dire pig. Dire pig. Dire pig.
Man bear pig.
So
Yeah.
I just kneeled down and put all the stuff on the ground as if we were gonna give it as a sacrifice.
Way back here.
Yeah, I don't want to hold it.
Well, the sound is you said you weren't moving up, and the sound was to up into the left, up into Ukokna's left.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna. I'll okay.
I
I'll
left
just
again.
slap it. I'm gonna continue holding it.
Okay. And
Guys.
are you gonna move forward?
Yes.
I make a motion with my head as if I'm motioning them to follow me.
So you're going first.
Yes.
Oh, we were supposed to follow you in wolf form. You should have said
Yes.
that before you turned into a damn wolf.
Yeah, I forgot to mention to follow us. I forgot to say follow me.
You
I'm
wagged his
just gonna
tail.
stand and start petting him.
Because I was just gonna put this crap down.
Yeah.
If he's big enough, maybe.
No, you
No.
can't ride me.
Ah.
Oh yes, we're small.
I know you
mean,
guys
we
all can.
could.
All three of you can, because you're medium, Ukokna.
Okay.
We might have to ride you out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hello.
All right. There's dog food.
Hello, dog food.
All right. So are you putting the stuff right there where you are?
No, I'm gonna follow the dire wolf into the woods.
Turning to
It
the
seems
right.
like a good plan.
Okay.
We're all
Yeah, I
going to
think we're all
turn to our
going.
right.
think
Even
We're
if
all
I
gonna
can
we're
go
all going to
behind.
turn toward the voice.
We're gonna
Head
go
towards the
towards
light,
north
Caroline.
in a conga line.
Conga line.
Dun, 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 dun.
All right. It's still very brushy. Should I go get some brush, or can you just imagine that there's brush there?
We can imagine.
Okay, just checking.
It's like
Enough
I
you
can
need a
smell it.
visual.
It's like I can
Would it be
smell it.
brambles?
Brambles. I have
3D
it.
brambles. I was joking.
She's gone.
Just so you know, Anne, when you
Hey,
get
Willie.
back to your seat,
Oh, there's.
I have advantage on hearing and smelling perception.
All right, you got your brambles.
You smell good.
Yes,
Somewhere beyond that tree line
it's a troll.
is that sound of that sound that you've been hearing for a while.
All right, side bet. It's a
I'm gonna
record
say-
player.
I'm gonna say out, old gal. Come out, old gal.
It
Uh,
doesn't respond.
That's really not a nice thing to say to someone.
I'm pushing through the brambles, the trees, the green shrubbery, and
It's a
and I'm going to use a perception keen keen hearing and smell.
Okay, awesome. You smell something horrible.
Of course we do. It's a
It's-
freaking troll.
It is smells like old meat. It smells like rotting meat. It smells like acid or like some sort of rancid thing happening.
Okay, worst possible smell. I got it. I got it.
Yeah,
Worst possible smell.
yeah.
Does it smell like a wounded animal?
And you see over
Worse.
against that rock outcropping.
Daros' sandals.
Yeah. Right about here, you see squatting down a troll. Or a big green creature that looks like what you would imagine a troll is.
The big,
See-
long, pointy nose.
Is he doing his business?
You don't know.
You said he was squatting.
Yep.
You taking a dump? Yo.
He lifts his head and looks at the direwolf poking its nose through the underbrush and growls fiercely at it. Snarls. But it doesn't move.
It's okay.
I'm sorry about your upset stomach.
I'm getting interested.
Aren't you a wolf?
Yeah, I'm still a wolf. I can't talk.
You can't talk. Nice
Yeah.
try.
So I step back if I'm allowed to and just motion, with my head.
How would you do that?
Do you wag your tail too?
No. I like the pointer dogs. I have one foot down and one paw up, and I'm pointing my nose straight ahead.
And how are you guys interpreting that?
I would interpret it as the guy with the handful of shit goes up there.
Okay.
Glutone walks up as well and starts inspecting Daros's wolf paw, trying to see if there's anything wrong with it.
Okay.
I look at him and I kind of shake my head and I motion my paw forward.
Okay.
Ukokna senses a wounded animal and says, "Yes, dinner time."
And does he move up?
Oh yeah, goes right for it.
Like past the brush, right for it?
Yep, pass the brush.
Super.
You get about there.
I got some good eyes. Can I see through the brush? Can I see what I'm looking at?
Yeah. It's a big, rancid green creature with moldy spots all over it, sort of pustules on its skin, with a long pointy nose and long fingers with sharp claws. And it's growling and angry, but it doesn't move.
I'm gonna ask Uko not to attack and don't look aggressive. I'm gonna continue on and try to present it and kneel down and give it these things.
Okay. So you lay everything in front, like.
Yeah.
Let me grab something to.
As if I was bowing, but sort of just presenting.
Okay. Okay, here's the pile of stuff, and you're laying it
Out of
like.
the side of my mouth, I'm telling Uko to calm that shit down.
All right, so you put it right there. You put that little pile of stuff right there.
Sure.
All right.
Sure.
It doesn't look at it. Doesn't pay any attention to it.
You've subscribed.
Thank you, Lego.
Welcome to the Dragonkin family.
Hey! Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. It doesn't move. It's growling and it's kind of thrashing about, but it's not moving from its spot, and it doesn't even give that pile of offering a second glance.
I'm gonna tell it in Draconic to come get the stuff.
It how would you say that in Draconic? I just want to know. It looks very confused at you, but...
No, I was just clearing my throat.
Oh.
No, sorry. Hello.
So
Would you like to get this stuff?
No, it ignores... It ignores the stuff, and it's just thrashing about and growling at you. And growling at these people that have come into its clearing.
Should we heal it or should we kill it?
Glutone takes out a ration and throws it, trying to get it right next to the troll.
Okay, roll a dex check.
Nice.
Love that look.
I rolled a 2. I have not rolled above a 3 the entire game.
It's been a tough game. Somebody's getting control of our dice.
You go to throw.
Oh, we're being
We're
trolled.
being controlled.
You go to throw it, but your hand catches on a leaf or on a branch, and it just kind of goes up in the air and lands right at your feet.
Can someone throw this for me? I don't know what's going on with my hands.
Actually, the closest to you is Daros, and he can't. He's a wolf.
I don't have any opposable thumbs.
Can you just grab it in your jaws and run it all over there?
No, I'd probably eat it.
I
what
do that. I put it in my mouth and start walking forward.
Okay. How far do you go?
All the way.
Yeah, I don't know, like
I'm gonna
30
move
feet.
forward and skirt to the map's left.
You're at 25 feet right there, and you're right next to it, within
Yeah, so
melee
that
range.
I drop the ration down at its feet and just sort of like stand there for a second.
It swings at you with its bite and its claw.
Okay.
Let's roll for initiative, everybody.
What?
This is
For the record, I have a
torch.
torch and my shield out.
Okay. So you're swinging at it with a torch?
I didn't swing at anything.
Oh, that's right. You put it down. It swung at you.
Best improvised weapon against a troll.
Actually, it is.
Pretty nice weapon.
But
to
you
have.
don't know that.
Someone got lucky.
All right.
Someone got real lucky.
Beaufort.
18.
Nice.
Are we rolling initiative?
Yep. All right. Glaton.
Fucking guess. I rolled a 3 again. I have a 2 initiative.
Oh my god. All right, Daros.
18.
Nice. Who has the higher dex?
I have an 18 dexterity.
15.
All right. So Beaufort will go first. Ukokna.
22.
Nice.
Oh wow.
All right, Ukokna. What do you do? Oh wait, let me do this. Let me do the slashing on this. On this first. He takes a swipe at you. And hits you with a 23.
Mm-hmm.
She only rolled a 13 too.
You take 7 points of piercing damage. I'm sorry, slashing damage. From this creature.
Ow!
Okay, Ukokna, what would you like to do? You see this happening. You see this creature that's not moving from its spot, but as soon as Glaton has laid something at its feet, this ration bag, this creature takes a swipe at it with its claw, and at Glaton with its claw, and Glaton takes some damage, cries out in pain.
All right. I think I'm going to cast a spell. Oh, wait. I don't need to cast a spell. How far am I away?
20 feet-ish.
20 feet? So, and I can move 30, right?
Yeah.
So, for an action, I'm going to run up there and I'm going to grab my brother and pull him back the 10 feet.
Okay, so your movement is running up there, and then your action is going to be to move your brother. So roll a strength check, please.
Oh, that's bad.
I grab him
All
by
right.
the panhandle.
That's a 5.
A 5?
You grabbed the wrong panhandle.
Glaton is not as lightweight as you thought he would be. So you kind of tug on him a little bit, but only move him, a few feet, not out of the creature's range. Do you have a bonus action that you'd like to do?
And
For the record, I'm about 200 pounds with all of my gear.
He's wearing plate. Literally, he's wearing plates.
I'm literally, yeah.
And a wok.
I'm basically a kitchen.
A walking kitchen.
Ah.
Oh,
well, I have a strength of 14, so it was worth a try.
Yeah, definitely. Do you have a bonus action you can do, or is it?
I do not. Oh, no, I can't. I can't use any potions on him, can I?
No, that takes it. Well, I have it.
That's
You can.
an
It
action.
can be a bonus action. Yes.
Oh,
I allow
that
in
can
my
be a-
campaign. I allow giving someone handing someone a potion a bonus action. You can't.
All right,
You can't pour it down his throat, but you can hand it to him.
Okay. All right, so having failed to pull my brother away from the big green troll,
Yeah.
I hand him one of my last 2 precious potions, the red vials, the first 3 of which I drank and made me sick.
Right.
I ended up spending the night under a cart.
Right. You don't want those anyway.
I don't want that.
I react to all of this by saying, "What? This is my job. I am a potion.
Yeah, probably when you went to go reach him to pull him back, he didn't want to go anyway, but that's okay. Okay, so you still have 15 feet left in your movement. You can still use the rest of your movement since that failed to move away. You're not in the troll's melee range at this point.
I'll move back maybe 10 feet or so.
Okay.
The troll looks lame. Literally.
Ah! Well, you wouldn't have had a chance to see what the troll was doing because of all the actions that you took that would have distracted you from seeing why the troll wasn't moving. Maybe it's just stubborn or didn't want to move or whatever. You don't know. Okay, Beaufort.
Yeah, Beaufort's gonna move up 25 feet right to him.
Okay, next to your brother.
Next to Glatone, if I can get to that square right.
Yep.
I'm blue.
I did.
No, I'm blue.
There's a delay.
Cause I'm blue now. Never mind.
Oh, you're blueberry.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna stab him with my short sword. 19.
By the way, Glaton, that the color of your skin has not faded. It is bright blue. All right, you're gonna
I
stab
kind of
it?
like it.
Yeah, I got a 19.
That hits.
I do 8 points of piercing damage,
Okay.
and then I quickly stab him with my dagger too. Do another 19.
Very good. That hits.
Another 3 points of piercing damage. Total of 11.
All right. Very good. I would say that is impressive.
I got it. Way to go,
That is-
Thesaurus.
Okay.
Excellent.
I gotta mark that one off.
She has a list. She has a printed list of
I do.
encouraging thoughts.
More like the sis.
Oh, but
Oh.
all right. You can do anything
Nope.
else, Beaufort?
Nope.
There you go. All right. Daros, what are you doing?
I'm gonna run up next to that troll, and I'm gonna.
What is your
I'm
movement
gonna-
as a direwolf? Is it 40?
It's 50 feet.
Wow. You can go all the way around. That way you won't plow your brothers over approaching. Do you want to be right next to Glaton? For pack tactics, I assume?
It doesn't make a difference as long as there's a ally of mine with 5 feet.
Yep.
I get pack tactics.
Yep. Go for it.
All right, I'm going to bite him. Oh, this is gonna taste bad. Oh, this is gonna taste bad.
It might taste better
Oh.
barbecued.
No doubt. I only got a 14.
A 14 misses.
Yeah. Well, that's a bummer.
Everyone keep in mind that in our viewing audience that our heroes are level 2. Okay.
And we're fighting a troll.
Are you going to do anything else?
Howl.
Howl? Okay. Well, you learn from the best little bark you found
That's right.
on your travels. There you go. Okay. It is the troll's turn. Immediately, those of you up close see that it looks like it's not as bad off as you thought. It suddenly looks a little bit close enough. It looks like its wounds aren't as deep or as bad as you originally thought. And it is going to reach out and claw probably the one who did damage to it, which was Beaufort. It's going
That's
to
good.
it's going to just do one claw attack. That hits with a 23.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm right next to him. My shield comes up. I was looking at something. I'm sorry.
That's okay. What does that do?
It imposes disadvantage on the attack. 'cause
Awesome.
my
I
shield's
just said
almost-
awesome. I gotta give someone advantage.
Uh-oh.
Oh, maybe you could give the troll advantage.
There we go. I'll give the DM advantage. I'm just kidding. I'll give it to Glaton since he's the one who...
Yep.
Actually, let me roll a D4. That's only fair. Oh, hey, it was Glaton anyway. Alright. Disadvantage, eh? Oh, you are so lucky. Does a 13 hit?
15 is my armor class.
You don't know how lucky you are. Because the 2d6 that I just rolled.
Yes, we do.
Awesome.
It's a troll.
Awesome.
And I'm also lucky.
I just
as
said
a
it
halfling.
again.
Oh,
I'll take it this time.
Dang
You
it!
said it a lot.
how awesome is that?
Excellent.
Listen, Linda. Alright, that
Do
one's
we-
for Beaufort.
Give us all inspiration. Do eat.
You can't say it! It's for me.
We can say it as much as
Alright, Glaton.
Yes, ma'am. I would like to attack it with. Well, I want to drop my fire because that's not going to do anything to the troll.
Probably not.
And I'm gonna take out my butcher's knife and I'm gonna attack.
Do it. I said do it, not do it.
Oh, you
I
did-
did this!
Ah,
And I'm gonna use my inspiration because that was a 1. As a 22.
That hits.
that's better.
Yeah.
That's a good use of inspiration.
Oh gosh. So that's a 5 piercing or slashing damage.
Magnificent.
Just glorious.
Superb.
Don't use my words. I need that.
Phantasmal.
Okay, so it
Yeah,
takes
that's it.
it takes 5. Are you gonna move anywhere or do anything else for your bonus action?
No, I'm gonna say where I am.
Okay, all right. That is awe-inspiring. And now, since we're at the top of the order, we are going to call it a night and revisit in January when we come back, because we have to stop because the 5 of us have something special for our viewers.
Oh dear God.
Oh, you ready, guys?
Oh.
First of all, before we go into this wonderful, wonderful bonus that you all are getting from us, I want to say thank you to Angela for being a new patron of Qyjari's Curious Crafts and D&D with the Banana Brothers as our very first Bananakin. Thank you, Angela. You are...
Awe-inspiring.
Banana-ish.
overwhelming.
Oh, great.
And I love you so many.
You are very appealing.
You are
Ah.
wondrous. But we have a special for all of our viewers, and you don't even have to be a Bananakin to enjoy this. And this is to end our holiday party right here at 10 o'clock. And it is brought to you by all of us. And let's get started. Are you ready, guys?
I believe I lead off. Is that right?
I believe you do.
That's it.
And do you want me to count down, or are you just going to start?
I'm just going to start.
Okay, go for it.
I'll set fire to this.
Okay. Oh, wait.
What?
I have to
What?
make it snow on all of us.
Oh.
Okay, now it's snowing. Okay, go for it. Ready? Go.
We wish you a merry oral. We wish you a merry oral. We wish you a merry oral and a Callum for year. A loot box we bring for you and your kin. We wish you a merry oral and a Callum for year.
Your DM makes fire puddings. Your DM makes poison jellies. Your DM makes slimy monsters with hit points to spare. Good oozes to spawn for you and your kin. We wish you an oozy oral and a Galaderos year.
We'll sing you some inspiration with sweat and perspiration. We'll be needing some hydration, and we'll do it with beer. On dog food we ride and cantrips we sing. We'll sing you some inspiration with charismatic New Year.
We wish you a merry sous chef. We wish you a merry sous chef. We wish you a merry sous chef and a moldy nut beer. We plates up your slime and serves it right here. We wish you a merry sous chef and gastronomic cheer.
We'll bring you fresh Moganja. We'll bring you fresh Moganja. We'll bring you fresh Moganja and an animal-friendly year. Good ganja we bring to you and your kin. Moganja for happy tidings and a squirrely new year.
We wish you a merry bonfire. We wish you a merry bonfire. We wish you a merry bonfire and a barrel or two fear. Good drippings we bring of crispy brown things. We wish you a merry bonfire and a chaotic year.
We wish you a merry Oral. We wish you a merry Oral. We wish you a merry Oral.
And a California.
Loot box we bring for you and your
Rare boss drops for Oral.
Rare boss drop for Oral. Yeah. That was awesome.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Thank you guys so much for joining us. We have to go to Shenanigans right now, right? We have a Shenanigans to go to.
Yes, we do.
Something.
Something bell.
We are Nerdsmith.
I can't believe I actually sang online. That's just not good. It's not good at all. All right, let me get to it. We're still live, so don't say anything, guys. Okay. We got a raid. Raid, we are Nerdsmith.
This is great. I saw what Drake wrote. Did you guys read what Drake showed?
Yeah, I saw that.
A regenerating troll, the best thing you could throw at a bunch of 5 to 6 intelligence level
You
players.
don't know what it is. It could be anything.
We're gonna poke it with a stick till it dies.
Oh my goodness. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm going to mute us and then we're going to go raid. We are Nerdsmith. Everyone have a very happy holiday, whatever you celebrate. And we will see you in the new year. Bye.